Northwood developed his approach to talent and achievement through years of working with Grammy Award-winning artists, playing with nationally recognized music ensembles, and performing on the soundtracks to Academy Award-winning movies. As a keynote speaker and banquet specialist, his ideas and techniques have helped major corporations and associations nationwide reach their goals. With his unique blend of philosophy, innovative techniques, and musical entertainment, he is regarded as one of the most original and entertaining speakers in the country.
Thank you, everyone. First of all, I want to thank you for that very wonderful and very flattering introduction that I wrote. The talk today is about talent. And talent simply means the ability to do something very well, very quickly. That's all talent is. So I would like to dispel the many myths and misconceptions regarding the nature of talent and prove that contrary to most beliefs, talent is not an unexplainable phenomenon. Talent is a quality, it is a state of mind, and it is a connection with self that is accessible to anyone who is willing to understand the principles involved. I'm also going to show you how the principles of talent apply to your job, your workplace, your personal life, and anything that involves a skill. By the very gift of life, you are completely unique. And when you begin to learn and work from this intimate part of who you are, and you put your fingerprint on everything you do, no one can touch you. No one can touch you, and no one can compete with you. No one can compete with you. Not because you're better than anyone else, but because you are simply giving the world something no one else has. This is where true, natural talent begins. I've had the opportunity to work with some of the most famous people in the world. And I can tell you that people who are considered to be talented compare themselves to no one. They do what they have to do on their terms, period. And because they are working from this very intimate and open-ended part of who they are, they know the difference between doing the best you can and doing whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, because they have confidence of self. Confidence of self. Self-confidence. People tend to think that confidence is something that you attain by only focusing on the things you do really well. People think if I only focus on the things I do really well, that will give me confidence. The truth is, that is a false sense of confidence. True confidence comes from going down, being an explorer of self, accepting the bad as well as the good, and being in denial about absolutely nothing. Because confidence is knowing. Confidence is not convincing. Confidence is not talking yourself into. Confidence is knowing. You are all completely unique. No one is going to think like you. No one is going to assimilate information like you. The pictures that are going on in your mind while I am speaking are unlike anyone else's. You are specialized. You are customized. Therefore, the only person who's really qualified to give you advice about you is you. When you ask someone's advice, the best you're going to get is what that person would do in your situation, not what you would do in that situation. But great artists, you know, they don't ask a lot of questions. They know who they are, they know what their weaknesses are, and they will do whatever they have to do to overcompensate for those weaknesses. And everybody has weaknesses. Everybody has weaknesses. The great ones are not in denial about them. That's the only difference. Anyone ever heard of the Mousetrap Sonata by an unknown 18th century composer? Mousetrap Sonata? No? Okay. This is the Mousetrap Sonata. I've had the opportunity to work with child prodigies and teach child prodigies. And I must say that I've heard a lot of pretty wild theories on how children can do what they do. The truth is, little kids see what they're doing as being a game. How else can a little kid see anything as being anything other than a game? And if they're a violinist, for instance, the game is, wow, wouldn't it be great if I could learn that next technique, or learn that next concerto, or learn that next showpiece? And because it's done in the name of fun, creativity is explosive. It is abundant. Throughout a person's life, this should never change. There must be some level of joy and competitive fun in what you are doing for creativity to flourish. And make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. Creativity is the answer to success. You know, if I play a simple run on the violin, for instance, you know, I'm never just playing notes. There's always a constant matching and comparing going on between what I'm doing here and the vision. And the vision is always perfect. Now, I'm never going to actually reach this level of perfection, but in striving to do so, and always having that goal crystal clear in my mind, I can come pretty close. This visualization is so important. It is so important to anyone who is trying to reach a goal. And there are a lot of notes to visualize on the violin. A lot of notes. Anyone know the range of a violin? Anyone know what the violin's range is? I'll tell you, the range of the violin is about 20 yards. Thank you very much.